What's up, you guys? My name is Brandon Orr. I am the manager of Recovery Café. Our mission is to bring hope and stability to those struggling with addiction through recovery planning and long-term support in a place where everyone feels loved and accepted.
But tell us a little bit about Doug Duvall.
Well, I'm a person in recovery. I have 5 years, 4 months, and 2 weeks clean. I've worked very diligently to take my life back and be a productive member of society, something that eluded me for the better part of my life. Giving back to my community that I wreaked havoc upon, which is something that's like super important to me, and start loving myself, because that was the first thing that I had to start to do. I had to start to forgive myself for the things that I had done to my son. I had to start to forgive myself for the things that I had done to my family, and face my wreckage head on and do something different.
What are the gifts of recovery that you were able to receive today that you didn't see possible almost 6 years ago?
Respect, love, genuine admiration for life.
Oh, love that.
But probably the biggest is being able to love myself and allowing myself to be loved. Biggest gift of recovery is family love, family unity. I get a chance to read Dad, to do it all over again.
What's it like now knowing that you're a safe person for people?
That's a great question.
Oh man.
That's a really great question, Sam. Love her.
I don't look at myself as a safe place for people, but I can tell you that when I come into contact with people and they see the work that I've done and they view me as a safe place in that moment, it shakes me to my core. It does, because like I've always been the violent person. I've never been.
Oh, yeah.
I've been feared, right? I've been violent. I've been feared, and but I don't I don't have to live like that anymore, right? As long as I keep wanting a better life for myself and I can be a light for others that are in the dark, that's my mission.
Talk about, because I remember you being in that.
Yeah.
Talk about that for them and how things are today, and not to sit in that spot.
Forgiveness doesn't just come to other people, right? You got to start with forgiving yourself, because true forgiveness comes within. And that was the biggest demon that I had to battle. I always go back to my early recovery and the wreckage that I had caused between me and my son. And I wanted that forgiveness from him. And the reality is I couldn't get that forgiveness from him until I started forgiving myself. Just because you've done shitty things in your life does not mean that you deserve a shitty life. And I stand by that. I'm myself, Brandon, we're all reclamation projects. And
Amen.
it's not a bad 5-year rebuild. I'm legit living the best life that I've ever had, and it's not unnoticed by the people that support me, but most importantly, it's noticed by my family.
Yes.
And I'm again the pillar of my family. That's who we have our holiday dinners with. We're always over at my house. I'm always cooking, and that's what matters.
What's your proudest moment? I remember in 2020 what it was. What have you gained today? What's your proudest moment?
Family and a marriage.
And you're building that, bro. I'm so proud of you.
Wow, what an amazing testimony. What you just witnessed was somebody who used to struggle with their addiction and put the work in to maintain their recovery. It takes funding to do what we do here. We would greatly appreciate your support. Please take a moment and donate now to Recovery Café. Thank you very much.